Right, let's have it from the start. Our form was absolutely incredible. We were winning, we were scoring goals, we were loving life. And now our form seems to have taken a little bit of a, well, it took a bit of a nosedive. So welcome in everybody to episode number 3. It is the 26th of November. We're fast approaching winter. And as you can see from our fixture schedule here, it was all going swimmingly, absolutely superb. We did pick up our first loss of the season away at Bristol, and they were the better team, so we can't really moan. Then we're back. We beat Pompey, beat Millwall in a cracker at St Andrews. We lost to Middlesbrough 2-0, but we were absolutely dominant. We got diddled from 2 long balls. And then we took on Norwich at home. Defensively, we were good, but in the attack, we was very, very, very poor. And it seems like the goals have dried up, not just for Stansfield, but for everybody. But we're back. It's Derby Day. We're taking on West Brom. The fans are going to want to win this. You know, everybody involved with the club is going to want to win this, of course. And then we take on Watford at home. But regarding the league table, we're still sat in second position. We've got a game in hand. If we can win this today at West Brom, which won't be no easy game. Where are they in the league? They're actually bottom of the table. They're criminal. So it might be a game where we can get back to winning ways. But a win would take us back top. The main thing I'm concerned about is not Derby in 7th position on 26 points. They're only 6 points behind us. And I don't know, it's still a loss, I suppose, 6 points. But I want to get back to winning ways. We just can't seem to find the back of the net. We can't seem to defend very well. But it doesn't help when you go onto your squad. And I've had loads of injuries. Like we said, we lost Newman. We still not got Buchanan or Wright. It's not been great. There's been a lot more injuries. Robert's been out for a few games. We lost Iwata. We've had a few injuries in defence as well. You might have noticed a new name at the bottom of the team sheet. We can't register him until, obviously, the winter transfer window. But we got him on a free transfer. Emmanuel Dennis, highly rated to coming in by our scouts. And I think he could definitely offer something in the ward areas. Kyogo is literally missing when he comes on down that left-hand side. He doesn't do much up front either, but I thought he'll be a good player to bring in, a bit of versatility down the left, down the right, centrally, and also as a striker as well. So I think a decent addition to the squad. Coming into the prime of his career now at 28 years of age. He's had a decent career. Blackburn, Forest, Watford, Basquias, I can't even pronounce that. Bassas, I don't know, we're not even trying to pronounce it. But yeah, we bought him in. He's only on like £7,000 a week, so I thought it was a bit of a no-brainer. Nothing else really to catch up on there. Obviously, we've touched on the injuries, we've touched on the transfers. We did have a cash injection actually from the board, so that is under club finances. So we've got an overall balance of £4.32 million. Obviously, we've only made 1.6. We've spent nearly 5. And our debt is at 79 million. So we've actually gone up on our debts. We desperately need to get out of this bloody league sooner rather than later. We need that desperate Premier League money. We don't want to start folding and breaking fair play and having to sell everybody, because that won't be ideal. And before you know it, we're back in the to League One. But anyway, let's just try and get rid of the doom and gloom. Try and get 3 points on the board today. It's going to be I know they're bottom, but it's a Derby day. There's no easy game when it comes to derbies. Whether someone's top or someone's bottom, it's not about form. It's anyone's game on the day. The team for this is Beadle in goal, Cochran on the left, Laird on the right. I'm really looking forward to getting Newman back, because Laird not really performing to the sort of levels that I would like. Robinson and Clara at centre half, Pake and Iwata in the centre of that midfield. I'm still toying with the idea of actually bringing in Doyle, so we've got a bit of control in there. I think we will go for Doyle, see what he can do today. He's not really been that impressive, so I want to see a little bit more. So Doyle and Iwata in the centre of midfield, Gray on the left, Roberts on the right, and you can see now Kanya Fujimoto is back. He's fully fit. And he actually's got 2 goals in 4 games and 1 assist, so started off really brightly since coming back from injury. So happy to have him in there. We have got Williamson on the bench, just come back from injury, so we have got options there now. And of course Stansfield leading the line, who just can't seem to find the back of the net at the moment. He's got 11 in 16, so obviously it's a really, really good record to have so far, but I wanted to keep building on it, keep scoring us some goals. We need them goals, especially today. We're up to date. Let's head over to the Hawthorns now. Can we get a much needed result? Come on, you blue boys. What I would give for Newman back at right back. He just does bits for us, absolute bits. But we're kicking now off. We're in the red. 20 seconds. I'd love to get a nice early strike, really mount the pressure. But We need to try and quieten the home fans down if we can. They're loud, you can see them at the back singing. We need to quiet them down. An early goal will definitely do that for us. But we're building up nicely, a lot of possession. That's what I've noticed over the past few games. We're having a lot of possession, like 60, 70%, but we're just not scoring any goals. But here goes Roberts, back from injury, and it's a great start for us. Roberts puts it top bins, 7 goals in 16 matches and 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock, and we get an absolutely fantastic start. We wanted to quieten these fans down. Roberts jinks inside to his left, strikes it then, and Griffiths is not getting that. Absolutely wonderful strike. We couldn't have asked for a better start. West Brom now with a chance to attack. We are absolutely dominating possession. We are on like 72%. These are happy to sit in, maybe trying to hit us on the counter, but I want to make things known that defensively we have not been very good at all. We seem to have really dropped off the pace. I want to see a better performance today. But here goes in Junior. He's in the box, and it's a great save from Beadlet. So we've got to keep an eye on in Junior. We are man marking, but you can see their possession 75%, but they're still creating chances, and that was almost, you know, a straight problem down our right hand side. We've got real problems with Laird there. To be fair, he's on a 7, so apparently he's not doing too bad, but we still want Newman in the mixer, really. He's a key player, he's big, he's strong. He's like having Dan Burn in the team. Right back for Newcastle, he's absolutely superb. He's a man mountain. We need that sort of thing in our team again. But 32 minutes on the clock. Chance here again for us to build. Cochrane carrying that yellow card. We probably will take him off at half time as long as you don't get sent off between now and then. Let's build up. Robinson. We might have to shift Robinson to left back, and then we'll bring on Craig Dawson. And Dawson, obviously, an ex-West Brom player. Maybe he might snare himself a goal from a corner or something. Here goes Dawson. Great ball. Stansfield's in. Flag goes up, unfortunately, for Stansfield, but he just can't seem to score lately. He's got himself an assist though today, so let's just give him a little bit of credit where credit's due. But what we'll give for 3 points, we are sat back to the top of the table with the results so far, but closing in on half time now. I would have thought West Brom would probably go long. It's about winning this ball straight away. Griffiths throws it out. They've got a little bit of time. They're going to try and get the ball probably out to our left, to our right, sorry, because we're causing a problem. Stansfield's in again. Stansfield. Jay Stansfield still can't seem to find the back of the onion bag. We needed to step up and start getting them goals again. He was knocking them in for fun before. Now they've just evaporated. I don't know what's happened to him. Can he find his shooting boots today? One more goal could be an absolute. It could be a killer for West Brom. If we get a second before this half's over. I dare say they're going to come on strong in the second half. They're not going to be this bad, I wouldn't have thought. Tanya, who I've been really impressed with recently, but not so good today. Roberts, go on your own son. Roberts jinking in, and that is an absolutely terrible shot. Great jinking run from left to right, causing all sorts of problems for West Brom. And I'm so glad he's our player. It's a shame he's only on loan from Sunderland, but because he's an absolute baller. He scores, he gets assists, he does everything. But just getting to half time, no more highlights, and there goes the half time whistle. We're going in with a slender 1-0 lead. I'm going to say I'm happy. We're controlling the game. We are going to take out Kanya Fujimoto because he's not having the greatest of games. He has actually stepped up a little bit. He's on a 6.67 now instead of a 6.5. So that's a little bit better. Cochrane is going to come out. We're going to have to shift Robinson to left back, and then we're going to bring on Dawson at centre half. Then the ex-West Brom pass. Let's make them changes. We don't want to risk a yellow card in Derby Day. The last thing we want is to be reduced to 10 men. I'd rather it be 1-1 and we've got 11 men. So we've got a chance to score another goal. But Fujimoto, we'll keep an eye on him. And we'll keep an eye on the centre of our midfield to see if we need to make any changes. But so far, we're still absolutely dominating possession. But possession, unfortunately, doesn't just win your games. You need to find the back of the net. And a second goal really could kill West Brom off there. Fujimoto. Roberts does well back to Fujimoto. Nothing stupid, please. Iwata. Over to Dawson. Dawson finds Gray. Can take a man on, but he's lost the ball. He's going to have to battle to get this back now. Get back Gray. Get the tackle inside. We don't. But Iwata does fantastically. Doyle, great ball. Stansfield's in again. Stansfield. And the goalie saves it. You see what I mean, guys? He's just not scoring at all today. I think he could keep shooting till the cows come home. He's not going to score. Go on, bang it, son. Bang it, Roberts. Go on, Roberts is in. And that is what I'm talking about. Patrick Roberts. 2 goals. 8 goals in 16 matches, been absolutely superb for us. 2 goals to 0. And that could be lights out. It's a great take there from Roberts. Sal's the defender, a dummy. He doesn't get out quick enough there, whoever that is for them. He strikes it. Griffiths is not going to save that. And Stansfield, that's how you find the back of the net. Take a leap take a leaf out of Roberts' book, will you? But let's just defend valiantly now. Let's not give nothing back straight away. They're in. Get across. And Jed Wallace scores. Instant reply. We are going to bring on Williamson. That was criminal. We don't do good enough defensively. Our left back's caught out there. Robertson, who hasn't got the pace. Good ball across. Centre back's nowhere to be seen. And we find out the game now well and truly back in the balance. Dawson having a stinker. I'm glad we brought him on. If you offer me a draw, I know they're bottom at Derby, I'd probably take it. We want them bragging rights. We want the West Midlands bragging rights. We want to get the victory. 15 minutes to go. I think we'll drop down now to a balanced mentality, and I might look to take off Gray, and we are going to get on. I think we're going to get on Kyogo down that left-hand side. Bit of experience, bit of pace. See if we can utilise that and maybe just get a third goal and kill this game off. Is there going to be one more opportunity? The clock's ticking down. 85 minutes now. Doyle, have we got any subs left? We've got one. We are going to make the sub. Doyle, poor again. On comes Paik, who's similar, not really performing to the levels that we need him to. So, approaching full time, we are going to look to time waste as much as possible now. Absolutely time waste. And I think if we can, we're going to try and play for set pieces now. Really want to make the most of this. We've got a chance to go down. Go down, guys. Absolutely go down. Cautious. We're down to 2 minutes left. Is there going to be a late opportunity for somebody? And come on, ref. There goes the full-time whistle, guys. We are back to winning ways. Cagey affair, but goals. Well, a brace from Roberts puts us back, by look of it, to top of the table and above Leicester City. Roberts was absolutely immense. Jed Wallace getting the goal back wasn't enough for him on the day. And I'm saying, well done. Well done. There's nothing else to say. It was a derby game. And there you go. I would love it if we beat them. I would love it. We're gone Kevin Keegan all over again. 35 points. It now puts us 9 points clear of the bottom place playoff team, which is absolutely superb. What I'd give for a top 2 finish to get that automatic promotion. I can see us falling away a little bit towards the end of the season. Maybe. We're saying that. I hope it doesn't happen. Roberts, once again, we're going to praise him. Without this guy, this year we'll be lost, and if we don't go up this year, we're going to lose him. We could be in a spotter bother in the next campaign, but we'll see how we get on this year. There's still a long way to go. So, up next, who's our next game now? Next game is, of course, Watford at home. So we've got a chance now to make it a real double-header, get back to winning ways, 2 wins in a row. Watford, another team struggling towards the foot of the table. West Brom wasn't an easy game. Being at St Andrews, I think we can get the job done. It's in a few days' time. Hopefully between now and then we pick up no more injuries at all. I'm not too sure. Has the FA Cup been drawn yet? I'm not too sure if it has. Not as of yet. So Birmingham enter on the 10th of January 2026. So we're just over a little over a month away from that to see how we get. But I am going to really try our best in the FA Cup. And we'll just take it as it comes and just try and progress deep into it if we can. It's a big ask, especially if we come up against a Premier League team away. We'll have to see what happens. But FM Rage may well jig up a little bit of a tactical masterclass. Sit on the back foot counter and play a little bit of long ball for a change. But yeah, great win. Fantastic for the Blue Boys. And we will be back for the second game shortly. Watford, let's make it a double. So it's time for game number 2 against Watford. We're at St Andrews. Hopefully it's a cracker and hopefully it's 3 points. But we do have some big news. Let's just try and journey back down here now. Buchanan has begun his rehabilitation phase. Now, I think it's a big one for us because he's a very good player. Quite versatile as well. I do like that. And I think he's going to be a good player to have back into the mixer. We are going to send that Moya back off from his loan spell in January because I think they'll recall him anyway. The manager's not happy we're not playing him. So he's on the mend. Laird, unfortunately, out for a couple of weeks. Not ideal. We've also had Newman also beginning the rehabilitation phase as well, which is nice. Of course, there's Moya, injured again. There's one more player that was almost back as well. There you go. Wright as well. So Scott Wright, decent little player. Plenty of pace, plenty of acceleration. Just what we want down that right-hand side. His mentals might not be crazy good, but once again, it's more another body in the squad. You've had a lot of injuries. It'd be definitely nice to get these sort of players back. He's had a decent career. Spent a lot of time at Rangers. He was fantastic for Birmingham in League One. I'm looking forward to see what we can do with Scott Wright going forward. So yeah, that's pretty much up to date regarding the team. There's been no change, I don't think, in the league. Oh, there has. Leicester, of course, won their game again. Leicester are absolutely smashing it. We're trying to keep the heat on. but eventually I think they may well pull away. They're very, very good, but also Coventry and Portsmouth as well. Surprise package, really. Mounting some pressure on us at the top of the table. I think it's going to be a real fight for these top 2 places, and winning these sorts of games are massively important to us. Watford are going to be setting up in a 4-2-3-1. They've got some impressive players. They've got Barr on the right. They've got the very impressive Dumbia up front. We need to try and keep tabs on him. His pace could cause our slower defenders a few problems. And I think the whole of their attacking midfield pretty good. Vata, Chakvatadze as well. But I think we can get the better of these in the middle of the park. So, and even the defence, in my opinion, not totally that reliable, I don't think. And but saying that, their league position is not too good. So at home, we should be able to get the job done. But we fought that against Norwich, where we drawn 0-0, who are a very, very similar team to Watford. So yeah, we'll take it as it comes. Let's get into it. Let's head to St Andrews now, and let's hopefully get this result we need. It's a big one. We could potentially go top. Our team, have we got any changes? Yes. Before we go into the game, Samstead is coming in, of course, because Laird's injured. And I think that's the only change we've got on there. Doyle does stay in. And I think we're going to have to try and give some minutes to Leonard. He's moaned he wants to leave, but we played him a couple of times, doesn't really do much. We'll try and give him a few more minutes. And I think Dux as well potentially will leave. So I might try and offload Dux and potentially... I don't know, Leonard looks decent. He's only 23 as well. We're definitely going to get rid of Dux in the January transfer window if we can. A couple of other players I might try and offload. I might cancel the loans of Kumas, Cashin, and try and just bring some more permanent players in if we can. Depends what funds we've got to work with. But yeah, that's the team there. Stansfield, today's the day, mate. Today's the day for Stansfield. I think he's going to get us a brace. And that's, well, I think I'm talking there just hoping for the best. Is Stansfield going to get us 2 goals today? Probably not, but... we're at home, we're backing him, we're not going to take him out. He's our star hitman up front. And we're favourites here. I want us to play like it. There you go. And everyone is loving it. And James Beadle is hanging on every word. That's the kind of manager I am. We've got snow. We've got snow here at St Andrews. Like I said, it is approaching December. Or is it December now? Month of December, the 1st. And we've got the little snow trickling down. It looks nice. It's a cold day. But... even though it's cold, let's absolutely run hot if we can. We'll probably lose 4-0 now. We're not used to these cold conditions here. Well, I don't know, I live in Birmingham, so we're used to crap weather, but this is the big chance. Hopefully Watford don't come with their shooting boots and Patrick Roberts with a yellow card straight away. What a dipstick. Don't be getting those sent off now, please. Roberts. Canyon to Fujimoto. Roberts, don't do it. We're battling to win it back. Iwata wins it and then gives it away. Just gifts it to the opposition. They go long. We do win it. We need to be alive in the middle of the park, and we're not. But Doyle is. Doyle, go on. Stansford on his own. Stanley. Go on, Jay. Go on, Jay on his own. Jinx his side. It's just everything but the finish. Everything but the finish. To be able to pick from and utilise, and we can rotate people, which we haven't had a chance to really do yet. Grazing. Kanya, we're going to clap that. It was a great goal. And that's what Kanya does. 3 goals in 6 matches, and he's a big, big player to get back. I was unsure about playing him, but he's absolutely balling out. Doyle, back to Gray. Gray gets his head up. It's a great ball in. Fujimoto not picked up at the back post. It's a fantastic header. 1-0 to the Blues. Just the start we wanted. We're dominating possession. Ball's all ours. It's about keeping it there, keeping the back door closed, keeping the goals out, shutting down Watford. But like I said, we've got to be very careful of Dumbia up top because he's a top player. That was absolutely shit there, whoever that was. I'm sure it was Samstead. Samstead, you absolutely suck. He goes bar, someone tackle him, and instead we've given away a penalty. Robinson, so our 1-0 lead is probably going to go down the pisser. Unless Beadle can make himself big, son. Spread them arms. Let's make the save. We did miss our last penalty. Beadle, he's not saving that. That was absolutely top bins. Great penalty. They don't deserve that at all, the slightest. But that's football. That's football. It was a great penalty. Chakvatadze steps up. Beadle goes the wrong way, and like I said, it's a good penalty. You're not going to save that regardless. But we need to see a bit more out of Roberts and a little bit more out of our defenders. Samstead, he will be coming off because you absolutely suck. He's telling me he's on a 6.7. It's his fault they scored then, giving the bloody ball away. Last thing we need, but look at the possession, 28% of that, they've still got a goal. Just shows you we need some more quality at the back, we really, really do. Approaching 40 minutes though, not far from half time. Is there going to be a little chance for somebody? The ball is, here comes a highlight for us. Well, maybe us, Gray. Don't pass. Don't pass to what's his name? Oh, I know he's managed to pass. Roberts, bit of skill, son. Roberts does fantastically. He's going down the right, pulls it back. Oh no. Thank God, Cochrane plays in. Gray strikes it. It's a fantastic save from Baxter. I thought that was going to go in. Would have been a beautiful goal. Re-establish our lead before half time. It looks like it's going to be 1-1 going into half time. There's a late chance here. There's 2 minutes to go. Pollock back into Loza. These don't deserve to go 2-1 up before we go into half time. We don't want that. Great play. Roberts pressing. Fujimoto. Doyle into Jay. Go on, Stansfield. Go on, son. Put it back. Gray. Doyle's there. Doyle again strikes it. Doyle loves the shot. Never scores. Loves the shot. I think Roberts will have to come off at half time. A little bit tired. Not long back from an injury. And he's not particularly playing very well, but he can just turn it on. But I think we will make the change. I think we're going to put Fujimoto onto the right hand side. Roberts will then come out. We are going to get on Williamson. Do we put Asai Samuel down the right and keep Fujimoto centrally? He's fast, he's got lightning pace, will cause problems, and he will get back and out. So actually, Fujimoto stays centrally. We are going to get on. Apparently he can't play there. Oh, well, there goes that then. Williamson centrally, Fujimoto on the right, and I think we're going to go with that there. In fact, who's got more pace? 13 pace, it's 13 acceleration, 12 pace, 11, and yeah, so Williamson can stay centrally. He's a little bit slower. Stansfield, man, what are you doing? Get them shooting boots on. Robinson having an absolute shocker, giving away that penalty. And the midfield, I wanted a little bit more out of them. I haven't done my keep doing that. Keep bloody doing it. Confirm changes. Let's go. Second half underway. As soon as we see either Tomoki or Doyle drop off in the middle of the park, we will be making some substitutions. I'm probably going to get on Pake again because Pake offers that energy. Little bit of nous, but I do want these 3 points at home. Definitely don't want to lose the game. Not really too much happening. Tomoki and Doyle both on 6.9s. Defence looks a little bit better. I think we may get on Lyndon Dykes soon and try and get a few more crossed into the box. We know he's good in the end. Might be able to snare us a goal, but at the moment, not really too impressive what's going on. So 17 minutes on the clock. Yep, Stansford is going to come out. Making a change. And Lyndon Dykes up top. I do want to edit the instructions. I want us to team instructions. That's what I want. Where's our in possession overview? Final third. Crossing style. We're going to whip it in. We're going to whip it in for Dykes. Whip it into that box. See what he can do. Might be able to work a little bit of magic. The Dykes is coming on. Little chance here to show us what he's got. Hasn't really had many minutes. Cochrane finds Iwata. Finds Fujimoto on the right. Goes past his man with ease. Fujimoto find the ball. Whip it in. Put it across. Oh, Gray. And it's... I thought it was in. We're pulling on the pressure. Really, we should have whipped that in. We got big Dykes in the box and we didn't utilise that situation. But 10 minutes to go. We are going to attack. Being at home against Watford, they're a quarter poor team. They don't deserve anything from this. Can we just conjure up maybe one more opportunity? Or are they going to snare a goal? Approaching 90 minutes, it doesn't look like anything's really going to happen. There is one more chance. It looks like it's a corner. No. Get this away. We don't want to lose these at home after, they don't deserve anything. And it's, oh my God, it's just over the bar. Heart was in our mouth then. There's 3 minutes to go. Come on, someone get involved. And that's going to be it, isn't it? Nothing. 1-1 at home. Once again, dominating the ball. Loads of shots. And Stansfield let us down up front. But we've got no other alternatives to really bring in. We're just going to have to hope to God he can find his shooting boots once again. He's obviously leaving him at home every week, but that's a disappointing performance. Still a point behind Leicester, but 3 points at home against Watford, I think it's a must really. Let's just not get too downbeat. I didn't think we'd be in this position when we started off the season. So to be second after 18 games is a big deal. I thought we'd be somewhere, between, maybe 4th and 9th, just in and around the playoff area. So I think we have to be pretty proud of what we've done so far. We keep building, we keep going. Let's have a look what games we can come back for. So we'll come back at the end of January, I think, for the Stoke and the Oxford game, where we will be able to plod on into the season, also be able to look at a few transfers and a little bit of business we may well be doing. So that seems like a really key point there. Gets us past the towards the end of the January transfer window, and we'll see what magic we can work in the window. But I don't think we need to do too much. Like I said, the squad's in a good place, and we've got a lot of players coming back from injury very, very soon. So we look forward to being back to full strength, a whole roster to pick from. We're just struggling at the moment to find the back of the net, so maybe we could do with another striker in to put some pressure onto Jay Stansfield, because he's, like we said numerous times, they've dried up. And if we're going to get promoted, we need goals, and we can't afford to be drawing at home against teams like Watford. But yeah, we're really going to drive it home. We need Stansfield to start scoring some more goals. It is what it is. I'm sure we're going to rekindle some of that form over the next few weeks and months towards the end of the season. But yeah, all we can do is keep right on. I don't think we can argue too much. 4 points from 6. Of course, 6 points would have been even better. But overall, a really, really pleasing episode. When we come back next time, we're going to have 2 big games. We've got the transfer window to talk about in the winter. Hopefully we can get some big names in, get some of the dead wood out the club. But until then, like I said, we keep right on. Make sure you guys like the video, you subscribe to the channel. And I just realised now, my hair is in curtains like Nick Carter at the Backstreet Boys. I'm not too sure what's happened. But anyway, keep right on. I'll see you next time.